Guys, it's Alicia here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am here early this morning to do a video right quick because I want to talk about Mandy Rose. And I needed to come and talk about Mandy Rose because, okay, as y'all know, she was released from WWE. And y'all, they released her for, I feel like, for a dumb reason. So when I saw her drop the title Tuesday night to Cora Jade, I thought, okay, she's going back to the main roster and stuff. And I was very shocked when on Wednesday night, she was trending. So I said, okay, I'll check on it the next morning. So yesterday, Thursday, I get up and I go on Twitter just to see why she was trending. She was released, you could say released / fired. And I'm going, oh my God, because of some pics. And then everybody was saying, oh, it was Knooties. And everybody was saying it was Knooties and stuff like that. It's not, it's not in the WWE guideline. Yeah, they PG-13. Their rating is not PG, it's PG-13. When it comes on, it says PG-13 and stuff. Oh, okay. So they fired Mandy over it because of certain people, certain sponsors. And what I mean by certain sponsors, I mean Mattel and Disney. So Mattel and Disney, okay. Mattel makes their figurines, all right. Mattel makes their figurines and thing, and WWE has a contract with Disney and stuff. Okay, I understand that, but you gotta think these are people who are over the age. Some of these people are over the age of 25. Let's get that straight. Some of these people are over the age of 25. Okay? And I'm just saying, I feel like WWE could have looked into that a little bit more. But hold up. Okay? Matt Bloom, who is the snitch, let me just say, who snitched on Mandy, how would he know what she's posting? Let's think about it, y'all. How would he know what she's posting? Oh, is he subscribed to her FaceTime account? Is he subscribed to everybody's FaceTime account and reporting back to WWE what everybody is doing on there? Put a question mark. Why would he do that? And I really feel like, because we all got to find out who is Matt Bloom. And I will come back at a later date and tell y'all, because I'm going to be doing me some research while I'm in stuff. Okay, that's one. No, it wasn't his place to be saying anything. And some of y'all might not agree with me, or might agree with me, but might not. But it wasn't his place to say anything. That's one. Number two, if all he could have said, oh, I think y'all might want to go and see what, just dropped a little hint and said, oh, y'all might want to go and see what Mandy is doing. Because you got to think, how would he know what's going on Mandy's FaceTime account? And stuff. We got to know, how would he know what's going on her FaceTime account, what she's posting and stuff like that, and what everybody is posting. Is he over her FaceTime account? We got to know. That's that. Okay, so since she was fired, I'm finna talk about that women's division and that double standard. I have always been calling WWE out about the women's division and how it is a double standard and stuff. Because I'm finna say this, and it was this one girl I went back and forth with on Twitter, and every time I would mention Charlotte, she said, Charlotte is not in the conversation. You should not bring up Charlotte. You have to bring up Charlotte because it is a double standard. And I will say, I know for a fact Charlotte Flair has posted some pictures what Mandy has posted, but gotten away with it, and she was never punished. Now, you see female wrestlers like this in the WWE. They post something like this. This is letting us know, oh, WWE has a double standard. Let that be, you know, if Charlotte Flair does it and she's going to get away with it, let that be any other female wrestler, they are going to be released and fired, guaranteed, no question asked. Now, I did say this on Twitter yesterday, and I said, picture if that was the current Raw is World Women's Champion, Bianca. They would strip her of her title. They would strip her of her title, and with asking any questions, and I'm saying we're not asking any questions, they will quickly release her and fire her without asking questions. Quick and fast. They would do that. So we got to understand, what is the double standard with this? Oh, let's think about it. They have Charlotte Flair put up on a pedestal like, oh, she's the golden girl and she can't do no wrong, but it's Mandy Rose. She does this and she's fired. Hold up, wait a minute, WWE. Because I'm going to you contradict yourself with this. Because everybody needs to think, when Mandy Rose first came to WWE, what was her gimmick, y'all? What was the thing that they made her be like? She was over-sexualized. Yes. Mandy gimmick has something to do with being of a sex appeal, persona. And it went on, and when she went back to when she went back to NXT, the same thing, but it's a little bit more. So you cannot contradict yourself if this what you made her be like and stuff. And you have to think, in the last few years, since Triple H took over, some things they have done has rooted into sexualize the women's division and stuff. You are all for women empowerment, women evolution, but you do this, you're contradicting yourself. Now, let me talk about Matt Bloom. Do I think Matt Bloom should have snitched? No, he could have just nudged and said, oh, I think y'all might want to talk to Mandy about her face page. But we got to ask, what Matt Bloom doing on Mandy's FaceTime page? Is he on everybody else? Since this happened, Mandy was charging $25 for a subscription service, for her subscription. She was charging $25 for her subscription at first. Now, since she was released, she has amped up her prices to $30. Now, y'all know Mandy Rose do have her own business with Sonya Deville. I wonder if they're going to be able to still do that, called Mandy and Sonya. Okay. Then the second thing is she has her own skincare line. Mandy has her own skincare line. I think Mandy can actually do a lot more than what I think she could do afterwards. She could still do this, do that. She has a little bit of an income, but I think Mandy was a positive thing on NXT, and that NXT women's division was built around her. Do I think Triple H and Stephanie and Nick Khan jumped the gun too quick? Yes, I don't even think they gave her a chance to explain herself. And to me, I'm going to ask y'all, is it a double standard? Okay, because then the next thing is, if this was a man and he did this, and I'm going to use a prime example. Let's say Roman Reigns did this and Kofi Kingston did this. Roman Reigns would get away with it. Kofi would have been straight fired. Would have been straight released and fired. So we got to understand, now we see the double standards of which people probably could get away with this, doing something like this, versus people being released and fired fast and quickly, and WWE wouldn't care. So my thing is, we need to understand what is going on in WWE is one. And number two, and like I said, and a lot of people on Twitter was coming to my fence saying, oh, you make a great point. Yeah, if this was Charlotte Flair, she would have got away with it. And that's all I'm saying. I said, and I literally had told this person I was going back and forth with on Twitter. Oh, Charlotte Flair has also posted up some questionable pictures in the last few months, in the same content and thing. I'm not talking about her links, her pictures, they got linked, but I'm just saying Charlotte Flair has done something. And the reason I say I believe WWE has separate rules for that women's division. I feel like they have rules that these other women have to, and I say have to follow. That means everybody on the main roster, and everybody on NXT. They have certain rules they need to follow. But they have somebody like Charlotte Flair. She has her own separate rules that she has to follow, and she can get away with stuff. Now, do I believe that I am speaking probably some facts and some truth to the matter? Yes, I do. Like I'm saying, if you know me from Twitter, I always say a certain somebody in my family is kind of worked in the industry in a way or form. But yeah. But like I'm finna say is, you just cannot just and how WWE, this whole issue reminds me of the Sasha Banks Naomi walkout. Double standard. They had a double standard then when it came to female minorities. Now they have a double standard when it comes to certain things. I know they're sponsored by a lot of different people, but I really think what two people they was concerned with, they would probably lose sponsorship from, was Disney and Mattel. So y'all, let me hear y'all. Do y'all think they was too quick to fire Mandy Rose over the issue and not get her point of view of it and investigate it first? Or do you think it was right to fire Mandy quick and fast? And think about it. If this was like another female, and would they do the same thing? And ask yourself this: if this was Charlotte Flair, would she have gotten away with it, or would WWE released her, or fired her and released her? Or would Charlotte Flair would have got a fine, or would Charlotte Flair got suspended? So ask yourself that. That's all I have time for. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.